Wysteria, energy, twister. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and the Christmas Witch. We are now on episode 5 of the Christmas Witch. I take to the stairs 2 at a time, almost landing on my head in the kitchen below. Angela is gone, but Rain isn't at the kitchen table, cradling her head in her hands. She hears me coming and looks up. What did she say? Dill and chamomile? I'm already rummaging through the spice cabinet. I find dill in a small box, but no chamomile. Would tea bags work, Rain asks? Maybe. I fill a cup with water, plop in a tea bag and heat it up. Then I had a pinch of dill, praying this works. She likes sugar in her tea, Rain says. Thanks for reminding me. I dump about 1/8 of the cup of sugar into the mug and take it. How long will it take for this to work? I ask, handing her the cup but not letting go until it's steady in her hands. Oh, not long, 20 minutes maybe. It will course through my system and kill the barbary's effects pretty quickly. Chamomile is especially energetic. I nod. Good to know. She drains the mug and hands it me back, then falls back onto the pillows. I tug the quilt up around her chin, pat one shoulder and leave her alone. Is it going to work? Rain asks. Angelo has returned, but he doesn't look any less grumpy than before. I ignore him for the moment, other than to take the plate of cookies out of his hand and trash them. Then I hold up the plate and ask Rain, are there any more cookies at all, anywhere? I don't think so. She looks down at the table. I'm sorry. I sit down across from her, suddenly very tired. It was an honest mistake. Rain, just ask from now on, before you do something like that. Ask Rilda, I could have made the same mistake as you. She smiles at my attempt to make her feel better. Angelo opens the fridge door. What do you have in here to drink besides milk? Let me make you some tea, I say brightly. It will make you feel better. He grumbles something I don't understand. Please, it's Rilda's special recipe. He slams the door. Fine. I make him a cup of chamomile dill concoction that I made Rilda, and watch as he drinks it. This isn't bad, he says, handing me the cup. I still rather have cola or something. We have some at my house, I remind him. Go there. Just don't eat any more cookies. Red and I watch him amble through the kitchen and out the door. We have a bigger problem, I say, turning back to her, and I really need your help. What? Those cookies went to everyone in town, but we can't make tea for every single person in Jagged Grove. A few that I can think of don't even like tea. Oh, okay, what about the cocoa? The WCB did it. She wrinkles her nose. I'm not sure anyone would drink it, though. Dill and chocolate. I need to get home, I say, patting her hand. I'm kind of worried about Angelo, to be honest. Think about it, and we'll figure it out tomorrow morning. Call me if Rilda gets sick again. It's almost 8 when I step outside into the cold, and Blakely is coming up the walk, tails flapping around the curb. He shoves by me without stopping. I groan and follow him back inside. Blakely, I'm here to serve Rilda, not you. Angelo said she was in trouble. She's just not feeling well, I say, grabbing his shoulder. She's resting. Take your hand off me, please, he says. My love needs me. You probably poisoned her in the first place. Why would I do that? We all get a little cranky with family during the holidays. Blakely, you don't poison your family just because you're cranky. Ha, you'd be surprised. I used to have 15 cousins. He stomps up the stairs. I watch him go, then run back to find Rain, still in the kitchen. Will he make Blakely some of that tea? I asked. Sure. She looks relieved to be doing something at least. I head home to Angelo, my reluctant husband. He's standing on his head in my crystal-covered dining room, counting out loud. Oh, hey, he says, glancing at me. 17, 18, 19. What are you doing? I shrug my jacket off, getting rid of a headache. That tea you gave me really kicked my ass. 20, 21, 22. Really? I twist my neck to look at him properly, but give up when it hurts. He looks a little bit drunk, honestly. Why don't you grab a shower and take some Advil, like normal people? He looks annoyed that I keep interrupting him. I have a reaction, you know that. No, I don't. What kind of reaction? Maybe the tea stuff isn't working on him. A headache, usually. But you already have 23, 24, 25. Can't you see I'm busy here? Sorry. I leave him alone and go upstairs to my bedroom. I've learned a lot about Angelo by sharing a house with him, like the fact that he folds his socks perfectly and then places them in precise order in the drawer, or the weird habit he has of singing old folk songs at the top of his lungs first thing in the morning. I've learned mundane things now, too, like how he likes his eggs and how he drinks from the milk carton when he thinks no one is looking. This handstand counting thing is new, though. It would be cute if I knew what the hell he was supposed to be doing. I leave the mystery for later and jump in the shower. Afterwards I go down to the kitchen for a cup of tea. Angelo's nowhere to be found, but I spot a familiar blue box on the table. Oh, Angelo. What? He appears wearing only his jeans. I bite my lip, take a deep breath and look away. Did you eat more cookies? No, you said there was something wrong with them. You sure? Yes, Mummy. I'm serious, Angelo. I didn't. Even though I'm still not sure how Rhoda could have screwed up simple Christmas cookies. He comes over, takes a cup of tea from my hand, and takes a drink. It is intimate and annoying. Give me that. She didn't screw them up. Rain did, actually. Oh, well then, that's to be expected. She's still learning. I am glad you'll feel that way. Now help me figure out how the best way I can fix this. Cookies, he says, reaching my cup again. I jerk it away. Cookies are what got us into this mess, I remind him. And it's the best way to get us out of it. People like cookies, and especially Christmas cookies. Put new mixture into the cookies, hand them out, just like before. He reaches again, and this time I let him have the cup. Really is a good idea. Probably the only idea that has even a silver of a chance of actually working. Will you help us? I ask. Normally I wouldn't have to ask, because Angelo is a great guy, but right now he's acting strange. Help? How? We're going to need a lot of chamomile and dill. Plus some cinnamon. I'm thinking out loud. Cinnamon will mask any of the dill flavour, I think. Plus it's Christmassy. Christmassy, is that a word? A sexy grin quirks at the corner of his mouth. The grin distracts me for a moment, so I let my gaze drop. Unfortunately, it lands on his chest, which doesn't help my temperature. One bit. I stare at the cup in my hand instead. Yes, it is. Now, will you help me or not? Yes, I'll help. I think I can get all those things down at the crystal cup. Wonderful. We can make new cookies tomorrow, hand them out, and everything will be back to normal before Christmas, right? Sure, Angela says, and wanders back upstairs. And that is the next part of the Christmas Witch. Yeah, it's getting interesting. I wonder if these batch of cookies will help, though, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But for now, everybody's in a very bad mood. Everybody's fighting, and they're all pretty pissed at each other. Thank you for listening, and many blessings. Wysteria. Energy. Twister.